Okay, tubers, I don't usually do videos like this, but I'd like to do one today. Here's a picture of my wood gas beetle at the gas station, and the gas is $4.09 a gallon. This is my little thing here. There we go. Okay, this is going to be some of my afterthoughts on this whole subject here. And so we drove it down the highway, and the highways around here have a lot of hills and good grades up and down because I live in the mountains. And I'll tell you, first off, it had pretty good power, and it's pretty what they would say Inuit, like it functions the same every time now. It pulled a lot in the lower R's. I was really surprised. Like I could let it come really down like, and it would still keep pulling. And so, I was fairly impressed with that. I think I need to work on getting out of the hole more. Like I can't get off the line very easily without the motor stalling out. But once she's going, she's going. It's weird. It shifts pretty well, up and down. The handling is kind of moderate because of all the weight on the back, and if you brake and turn sharply, the inside front tire skids a little bit because there's not so much weight on it. I'm still unsure of what the cops are going to think about this. We saw one, but I don't think was paying attention. But we got to climb the hills here in third gear, but it would eventually have to go down into second. Now it's averaging about 27 to 32 miles per hour while climbing the hills. I got up to about 50 while going down the hills, but I could have gone faster, but there's twists and turns, and like I said, the handling is moderate. I do live above 5,000 feet, and so I really do think that this has kind of an effect on the output, So, and the flats, I think it's going to do really good. We only went about 3 miles. We got to learn to crawl before we walk. But we actually did get it into fourth gear, which I thought was very interesting. Improvements. I'd like to put an AFR gauge, air fuel ratio gauge. I think if I put a little more timing into it, it might work. I want to put this bar inside the hopper to make it so I can de-bridge it, like poke it essentially from while I'm driving it. The little controller that I have for my distributor is a little less than sufficient. I want to make it a little bit better. I was thinking if I put a little shorter tires on it, I'd get a better gear ratio and I'd have a little bit more power in the climbing. I have a vacuum gauge I'd like to install, and if anyone can tell me where to get one of those thermometers for the core, I'd really like to know. That's pretty much all my thoughts. That was my experience. I'm sorry I don't have any video of it actually driving because I was concentrating on driving, and I was kind of worried about the police, to be totally honest. I honestly haven't found any laws that it's breaking. Everyone's like, well, you've got fire going on in the back of my car, and I'm like, well, I've got an engine back there, so of course I've got fire going on in the back of my car, and so that's kind of an invalid argument. So, I don't know. Let me have your guys' opinion. I'd really like to know. So, I suppose that'll be the end. Thank you. Okay, here's a tack-in note that I forgot to add, but I'm just tacking it in. That the cleanliness of the gas that my gasifier is putting off is unbelievable. My fittings are still white inside. My carburetor is still shiny inside. To be honest with you, it's really blowing me away. So I did change my sawdust filter from sawdust to like an aspen chip, like a bedding. Someone gave me a huge block of like rat bedding, so I decided to use it, and it's working out pretty well. So I just wanted to tack that on.